Hello everybody, fantastic to see you. Thank you so much for joining me here today for another very merry stream. I am Charlie Merriman, I'm Merri by name, and I'm Merri by nature, and it is my pleasure to welcome you in. We will be using a team featuring Pikachu, built by a player whose name I won't, or an online handle whose name I won't be able to, won't attempt pronouncing, but it's linked in the description below. This is not my team, this is a team that finished in the top 100 of the battle ladder. Possibly last season, possibly before, but details are in the description below, and thank you to James Beck as well for featuring a video on this team. I've been really enjoying playing with that, and I genuinely think Pikachu, especially with the combination of Galarian Moltres, has a lot to offer. So, we will see if I'm proven right, or if I will in fact be proven wrong. But anyway, welcome in, Rufus. Fantastic to see you. Got the day off, looking forward to this one. Oh, fantastic. Well, I really feel honoured to have you joining us, Rufus. Thanks so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy. Jay, great to see you again. Damien, good to see you. Good evening, Rich. It is indeed Pikachu, and Pikachu needs to look a bit lively, doesn't he? He's snoozing on the job, but he's got some battling to do, my friend. Thank you all so much for being here. We have the Pokemon Presents today, and we will be discussing that over the course of tonight's stream. I am a host and commentator for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series and a content creator, and I have been thoroughly enjoying my competitive video game streams of late. Now, last week we had a problem with my Switch 2's internet connection. Unfortunately, we kept disconnecting mid-battle, and that was very frustrating, but it seems now that we've solved it, and I want to give a massive shout out to Riley again for all of their help in getting my Switch 2 functioning with the internet. It involved increasing the bandwidth of my router or something. I'm terrible with technology, but without Riley it would have taken me far longer to solve by myself, so thank you so much again, Riley. And this Pikachu team is raring to go, and so am I. We've waited long enough. We waited nearly a week for this, so let's dive into this team. Let's have a quick reminder, and let's do some battles. Good, let's get into it. Ronnie, great to see you. You'll only be here for 15 minutes. Let's do this. Well, I appreciate you being here 15 minutes. It is a cute Pikachu plush. It's from, you can sometimes at the in-person events, you can buy these Pokeballs that have a random Pokemon inside. I've got an Umbreon here as well. And there's one for each of the generations, I think. And it was from one of those. You don't know what you're going to get. It's quite fun. Thank you all so much for being here. So, Drifloon, great to see you. Fantastic to see you. Riley, top tier indeed, Damien. Couldn't agree with you more. So, let's just have a brief rundown once more of how this team works. Pikachu has Lightning Rod. That means it draws in any electric type moves. Spread electric moves will still damage everyone on the field, but single targets will be redirected into the Pikachu and give it a special attack boost. Not that the boost really matters here because this Pikachu isn't running any special attacking moves, although Nuzlocke I believe is, but it's not a move that's designed to do power. It's just designed to paralyze the opponent so that you're moving before it, hopefully, and maybe they won't be able to act that turn. Got the Focus Sash, which means that Pikachu will be able to hang around on at least 1 HP through any one attack. And that means Endeavor, which brings the opposing Pokemon down to the same level of HP as you currently have, is going to be all that more powerful, given that you can bring them down to 1 HP immediately, no matter how bulky they are, etc. As long as they're not a Ghost type, because Ghost types are immune to normal type moves, Endeavor is going to pay dividends. Upper Hand is really great. It goes before damaging priority moves, other damaging priority moves. So Fake Out, for example, which is amazing into Incineroar, and makes them flinch so that there's no Fake Out that's affecting your side of the field. And then Fake Out, Pikachu also has to be able to flinch an opposing Pokemon by you a turn to get set up. Got Terra Ghost as well because there's no Protect here. Gets around a Fake Out coming out from the opposing side. Galarian Moltres, I really love, like I said in the intro, how Pikachu synergizes with Galarian Moltres. Of course, Moltres, being a flying type, is weak to electric type moves, but Pikachu will just be absorbing all the electricity. You've got Covert Cloak, which means that, again, Moltres won't be able to flinch from Fake Out. It's immune to the secondary effects of moves. Hurricane, which synergizes so nicely with Kyogre, that sets up the rain with its Drizzle ability. Moltres can set up the Tailwind as well, giving a speed boost to your side of the field for a few turns, and Fire Wrath is a spread move that can make the opposing Pokemon flinch, which, if you're moving before it, is all the more useful. And it's got the Berserk ability, so when it drops below 50% HP, it's going to get a boost to its special attack and hit even harder. It's a pretty bulky Pokemon, it's got the Terra Steel, so it can take some hits, and that means that the Berserk ability can put in work here. Now we've got Kyogre and we've got Zacian for our restricted Pokemon. Kyogre, again, setting up the rain on the field with Drizzle. It's got the Assault Vest so that it can take special attacks better at the expense of only being able to use attacking moves, no status moves, support moves. So Water Spout, Origin Pulse, Ice Beam, and Thunder. Nice coverage, nice to have Thunder on this Kyogre so it can hit opposing Kyogre decently. Ice Beam's cover for the grass types that Kyogre is weak to, and then we've got Terra Water to bolster the damage of these water type moves, Water Spout and Origin Pulse. Water Spout, more damage the more HP the user has, and Origin Pulse, not 100% accurate, but it is a spread move just like Water Spout. And in the rain, it's going to have its power boosted all the more. And now Zacian here synergizes again very nicely with Kyogre because it's weak to fire-type moves, but Kyogre, with the rain being set up, means that fire-type moves are weakened. Ironhead, which will become Behemoth Blade in battle, Play Rough, Sacred Sword, and Protect. So just nice coverage. Fairy-type moves, obviously fantastic into opposing dragons, and there are lots of dragons right now in this restricted metagame. Sacred Sword to cover for some things that Zacian might not be able to hit otherwise. You've got Terra Fighting as well to boost the Sacred Sword, and also remove its weaknesses to ground and fire, etc. So it's pretty just offensive, this Zacian, and it gets an attack boost whenever it enters the field with Intrepid Sword ability. So fantastic to be running Zacian here, because we don't see Zacian run too much, actually. Protect to get around some, in order to stall out for a turn, essentially. And actually, I was just looking at the team, and we only have two Protects on this team, which I actually haven't noticed in practice, which is a good thing, I think. It comes across as a team with more flexibility than maybe we might assume. But Protect means that you take no damage for a turn. And then finally, we've got Grimmsnarl and Amoonguss. This is not your standard Grimmsnarl set. Oh no, there are no screens. Fake Out, Foul Play, Trick, and Scary Face. Now, Fake Out, again, flinches the opposing Pokemon for a turn. Foul Play uses their attack stat against them. So this Grimmsnarl can be very bulky and still do decent damage. Trick, holding the Power Bracer. Now, Power Bracer, in a battle context, all that does is significantly reduce the speed of the Pokemon holding it. So using Trick switches your item with the opposing Pokemons, and that means that the Grimmsnarl can, well, it means that all of a sudden this team can be outspeeding the opposing Pokemon holding the Power Bracer. So we can continue to trick on the item we receive on something else, remove its useful item like Choice Specs or whatever. So really useful. And then we've also got Scary Face here on Grimmsnarl to reduce speed as well. It's a lot about speed mitigation on this team. Hitting first, especially with Kyogre, because Water Spout, of course, is more powerful the more HP it has. And finally, we've got Amoonguss, which also has Foul Play, so doing damage based on the target's attack stat. We've got Pollen Puff, so you can heal up an ally or do some damage into an opposing slot. You've got Spores to put things to sleep, and you've got Rage Powder to redirect things. You've got Terra Water to be able to get around its Ice-type weakness, and Rocky Helmet, dealing chip damage into any contact moves, breaking focus sashes, and the like. And Regenerator, so we can switch this Amoonguss out and back into battle, and it will recover some HP. So in terms of how to play with this team, I have found myself leading Pikachu and Moltres a lot, especially if there's a Miraidon there. If there's no Miraidon, or if there's no electric-type damage, then it's debatable whether you should bring Pikachu or not. It still has utility, even though it has the Lightning Rod ability, because with the Focus Sash and Endeavour, it can really put in work. But Moltres, of course, can set up the Tailwind, and Kyogre with the Rain makes Hurricane 100% accurate. Zacian and Moltres as well, again, setting up Tailwind. You can go for Grimmsnarl, and of course, in this best of one closed team sheet format, they will be expecting screens, and that means you can catch them off guard with Foul Play or Trick or something like that, and then get off a big Water Spout into them. Or Grimmsnarl and Zacian, of course. Maybe Amoonguss in the lead if we go up against a Trick Room team. So yeah, it's pretty flexible, to be honest. We can go Kyogre Pikachu if we just want to go on the offensive and keep Kyogre safe from electric type damage. So there's all sorts of ways that we can run the team. So we'll be taking a deeper dive very, very shortly indeed, and playing with the team online. If you want to try out the team yourself, Y2SH20, Y2SH20. That's the code you need to put into the Battle Stadium feature in your game, and you can practice with it. And the link is, well, the rental code's in the description below. So is the details of the team creator. Thank you again to them for sharing this fantastic team. And again, you know, it might look like a gimmick team with Pikachu, but it's far from it. I think it's actually got a lot of potential in the format right now, Pikachu. I'm very impressed. And Galarian Moltres, it really they make each other shine, Pikachu and Galarian Moltres, and it's a really exciting team. So, just take any final notes that you want to on Steam while I catch up on these messages. You ordered the Alola Marowak plush from the Pokemon Center UK. Sounds like a good purchase to me, Damien. That is a fantastic, fantastic design. Love that. Otnish, great to see you. Hopefully no connection issues. Yeah, I think Riley has sorted out our Switch 2 connection for good now, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I did a practice battle before going live and it was all working fine there. But how are you doing, Otnish? Double T, great to see you. Fantastic to see you. And yeah, of course, we've got the Pokemon Presents to chat about as well. How are you doing, Double T? Emerald, fantastic to see you. Charlo, love it. Hikikomori, thank you for being here. Only gets 15 minutes of a team summary, yep. Well, the team summary is over. We can now dive into some battles. Let's battle, shall we, everybody? It's a really fun team, and let's see what we can achieve with it. Thank you all so much for being here. All likes and subscribes, massively appreciated. As we get Pikachu going, and the mascot of this franchise. So I'll hydrate, and we'll get in. Alrighty, let's do this. So, you can see a significant number of losses there. I do hasten to add that a lot of those were connection issues that I was experiencing last week, given my Switch 2 wasn't able to connect to the internet, or it was cutting out mid-battle, which was very frustrating, and then the game was penalising me. It said you can't battle again for another half an hour, even though it was my fault. It was very frustrating, but hopefully we're all sorted now. And yeah, the Switch 2 operates on a higher gigahertz, I think, in terms of internet connection than the Switch 1, because it never happened with my first Switch. But fortunately, it was a relatively simple fix, so thank you so much again to you, Riley. Couldn't make the early stream, you were asleep. No worries, glad you're caught up on the news on Nish. Glad Riley got sorted with the connection issues, absolutely. Riley, what a hero. I mentioned it ahead of you getting one too. Yes, well, it might be fine, Rich. Sometimes routers are just automatically set to the 5 gigahertz output, but yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, don't you worry, Damien. I'm rocking the new tracksuit right now in game. Can I say one thing about ZA? Yeah, please do go ahead, Double T. Let's get the conversation going. Okay, so we got Indeedee and Calyrex Shadow Rider, Urshifu, Tornadus, Zamazenta, and Landorus. So they do have Tailwind. It's probably expanding force on this Calyrex Shadow Rider to make sense of the Indeedee. Would it be Trick Room? I imagine it's only Trick Room to reverse opposing Trick Room. We don't have any electric type moves, so I don't know if it's the best matchup for Pikachu. But we do have Nuzzle and stuff. Are they going to lead Tailwind? Are they going to lead Indeedee? Because we can still Origin Pulse, of course. Galarian Moltres has a decent lead anyway, because of course Calyrex Shadow Rider and Indeedee really fear that, being weak, double weak in the case of Calyrex Shadow Rider to Dark types. Quite like that. Zacian. I think I like Moltres, Kyogre, Zacian, and then which of the other three? Amoonguss, Grimmsnarl, Pikachu. Grimmsnarl is fun as well. I'll bring Grim. Alright, let's do this. I'm sorry Pikachu isn't coming to this panel, everybody. Let's see if it was the right call. Corbo is going to be related to Professor Sycamore. Interesting. Interesting theory, Double T. Yep. What makes you say that? Okay. I don't mind this. We've got the Assault Vest on Kyogre. Moltres isn't threatened by too much damage. There's no even option for Trick Room on mine. Don't think I mind a Tailwind here. There's the Scarlet tracksuit, by the way, everybody, that was released today. Go for a Tailwind and... do we just Spout? Landorus should outspeed us. Probably Origin Pulse is safer. Do we even Terra Water? We could Terra Water. I don't mind a Spout. We might be terrestrializing too prematurely here, but especially with the Switch, Kyogre isn't taking too much damage. Zamazenta, oof. Well, you might have Wide Guard, but you can't click it on the turn you switch in, so we might be saying goodbye to Zamazenta here. Yeah, Origin Pulse has the chance to miss, and yeah, we might be taking some damage from Kyogre here, but I'd rather go for accuracy here. Oh, Landorus protects, great. So now we just get a Tailwind and presumably a KO onto the Zamazenta. Oh yeah, Kyogre goes first, it's faster. With Terra Water. Are we saying goodbye? Oh, we're not! It hangs on. That is okay, though. Fiery Wrath probably doesn't pick up the Zamazenta from here, unfortunately. But now, we can Ice Beam the Landorus. They might Terra. We can Hurricane Zamazenta. Hurricane Zamazenta and Ice Beam Landorus I quite like. They're pressured to Terra for sure. They don't know we have Ice Beam. They might assume. But that's fine, because then once Zamazenta's down, they can't Wide Guard anyway. There we go, Landorus isn't terroring. Beautiful. 2016 Brain says Landor will rock slide. Not this time. Goodbye. Hurricane, 100% accurate in the rain, neutral into steel fighting. Cheers, Amazanta. Very nice. Got the tailwind set up. We've got the rain. They can't change the weather. Unless the Tornadus has something, but I doubt it. With the shiny Galarian birds, Galarian legendary birds, because they're coloured like the Cantonian variants, I always think, for example, that Moltres here is a fire type. But it ain't. Now, presumably they Terra the Calyrex here, but we can just Fire Wrath and Spout, and that can break a Sash. There's no Wide Guard, so Fire Wrath and Spout. Still no damage on Kyogre. Okay, they do Terra. Double knockout, you do love to see it. Facial features kind of remind you of Sycamore. I'll have to check that out, Double Team. Ooh, they're Terra Ghost. Sure. Okay, so probably they Tailwind and get an Astral Barrage off first, but I don't think we mind it too much. Boosted by Terra Ghost, but we got the Assault Vest. Moltres is resistant. We're super effective with Fire Roll. Yeah, the Assault Vest, we take that. Real nice. Water Spout. Let's see if they're Sash or not. Is that Sash on Tornadus? No. Just the 1 HP survival, so it might have been on Calyrex, I guess. And that's enough for another double KO. And that, my friends, is what this team can do. We didn't even showcase Pikachu, but maybe we will next game. That was a very, very swift battle. And hopefully, Ronnie, you were here for it. We did get in a swift one, hopefully so that you could see it before you had to go from the stream. But anyway, we're off to a victory. We love to see it. Hopefully the climb to Master Ball happens tonight. Heathy Kong, we love to see it. Shiny Galarian Moltres looks so good. Totally agree with you. I think Galarian Moltres is my favourite of the Galarian legendary birds. Yeah. Heath, it's been a while. How are you doing, my friend? Rufus, very clean indeed. Ronnie, oh, excellent, you're still here. Good, well, I hope you enjoyed that victory. So, I mean, what went right there? Just going on the offensive, really. Clicking Tailwind and Spout. There wasn't too much downside, and then we were just able to sweep. Our opponent didn't even see the other two Pokemon we had in the back. We didn't need to bring the Pikachu. Yeah. Sometimes they just go your way. Sometimes they're as easy as that. So, time to sip my water, and we'll continue after I refocus. Great. GG indeed, Hikikomori and Rant 9. Good. We were ping-ponging around this ranking a lot last week, partly due to our connection issues, but hopefully we are back now. Playing through Fire Red right now, only at 3 badges. Your Venusaur is at level 57. Wow, how did that happen, Emerald? Mr. Browser, great to see you. Masters Battle Tower and Brilliant Diamond. Beautiful, Mr. Browser. Beautiful. How's it going? It is great. I love that Yoda phrasing as well. Good team it looks. So everybody, let's discuss this Pokemon Presents, because there's a lot to unpack. Pokemon Champions. I mean, this is a VGC stream. Let's talk about Pokemon Champions. The fact that there was just a slider with simple how much training you want to put into each stat is... I mean, they want to make the game more accessible anyway, given that it's coming out on mobile as well as the Switch. And that is exactly the right way to go. I think that's really exciting. I think there is some satisfaction in getting your head around the complex ways Pokemon stats work and EV training and IVs. But I think for the longevity of competitive Pokemon, this is absolutely the right way to go. And let me just focus on this team. Oh my goodness, this is cool. We don't have any restrictors, but we do have an Alolan Golem. Alolan Golem. Annihilate, Torkoal, Indeedee, Arcanine, and Armarouge. So a lot of firepower. Strikes me as a big Trick Room team. Strikes me as a Choice Scarf, Annihilate. So actually, Terra Ghost Pikachu could put in work here. They can change the weather, so we've got to be careful about that. Can they Wide Guard? Yes, Armarouge can Wide Guard. Zacian isn't great into fire types, is it? Grimmsnarl could be fun. Interesting. I think Galarian Moltres, Zacian, Kyogre, and I mean Amoonguss if Trick Room goes up, I guess. And Terra Water. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Hopefully Pikachu will come out soon. Hopefully we'll go up against Miraidon. Bring that Pikachu. Sorry, Ronnie. Sorry. I know you're about to go. But Pikachu just didn't make the most sense in this matchup. See what Pikachu can do with that light ball. Well, you see in another battle. Sorry, Ronnie. Yeah, extremely effective. That is really good, isn't it? I think we needed some kind of way to differentiate that, so I'm really pleased to see that message. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's a Trick Room here, but there could well be a final Gambit. I don't really want to lose either of these Pokemon, so I'm not sure I love what I've led, actually. We can just double protect. I think we'll do that. Let's see what they're going for. Favorite shiny of all the birds, nice. Galarian, Zapdos, your favorite legendary bird overall. Doing well, smashing through Bonanza, yeah. Oh, nice. How's Bonanza been, Heathy? Have you been enjoying it? What's banning with your Venus almost battles? Oh, I see. Okay. Explosion. Well, that's something Alolan Golem can do, and they've just KO'd themselves. Annihilate's taking no damage. Looks like it's Choice Scarf Explosion. Wow. Oh. Why did Annihilate take damage there? Well, we're off to another win. Ronnie, the fact that we didn't bring Pikachu did not matter. That is... Sure. Okay. Well, an immediate double KO on that first turn. I don't really get why the Annihilate went down there. Was it holding a ring target, maybe? So that moves that wouldn't have been effective were effective. I'm not sure. Galvanize. Ooh, Galvanize makes it electric type. Thank you very much, Drifloon. Galvanize, that's not an ability I've thought about in a long time. Thank you very much for explaining that. Great, well that was fast. Tomorrow starts the shiny Ruinous Pokemon raids. Ooh, cool. Okay, yeah. Gonna have to participate in that myself. Right, well, good. Hilarious. I would have loved to have seen what that team can do outside of those conditions, but there we go. We'll continue. Maybe Pikachu will come. Let's hope so. So, champions. Also, the fact that, yeah, Wolf shared a screenshot of champions where it said that there would be no, something like there'd be no money exchanged for building Pokemon or recruiting Pokemon. It's just in-game challenges, which is really cool. But also, of course, you can connect it to Pokemon Home, so you can use the Pokemon you've caught in-game, your beloved ones that you've maybe raised and brought up through all the generations, which is very cool. I'm surprised, though, that Champions isn't releasing this year. I really thought it would. It's coming next year, it says. So... yeah, I wonder what's going to happen there. Anyway, very excited. A competitive, focused Pokemon game. It's been long awaited. We've wanted something like this for a long time. So I think it was because Galvanize on the Alolan Golem Emerald makes it an electric type move, which I hadn't considered myself. Okay, this is fun. We've got Tornadus, Calyrex Shadow, we've got Rillaboom, Kyogre, Ogerpon, and Urshifu. There's still no Miraidon. I want Pikachu to do its thing. But here, maybe it can. So. Tailwind Fire Wrath is really good. We've got Thunder on our Kyogre as well, which is nice. I feel like Galarian Moltres is just a great lead all round. We could lead the Kyogre for 100% Hurricanes. It's not bad, 2 of their Pokemon take super effective from that. They don't have Wide Guard. Zacian... is fine in the lead. I think Kyogre, and then in the back we will have... We'll have Zacian, and we will bring Pikachu. We haven't brought Pikachu yet, and listen, it's about time. So let's do this. It might not be the right bring to this battle, but we are streaming with Pikachu, and so we better bring it sometimes. Victory points won't be purchasable with real money, it says so. Yeah. Victory points. VP. Cool. Doing very well, thanks, Otnish. How are you doing? Okay. I don't mind this one bit, actually. Kyogre might take some damage, but that's okay. Well, we could just Hurricane the Urshifu slot, or we Tailwind now. Tailwind is probably the better option, right? Tailwind and... Do we switch? I don't think so. Tailwind and... Do we Thunder the Urshifu, maybe? We'll just Spout. So it might be Sash anyway. Oopsie! I just went Terra Water. I just thought may as well. It worked well in our first game. Try to be cheeky indeed. It would would have loved to have seen that team put in a bit more work, actually. Oh, this is just going to give me a Berserk boost. And it is Choice Scarf, it looks like. We hang on with 10 HP. There's Berserk. Oh, massive. We get off the Water Spout first. They're attacking with Tornadoes, which just goes down. And now we get our Tailwind up. This is... Ooh. I told you this team had some worth. It wasn't just a gimmick with Pikachu. And we've got a Berserk boost on Moltres now. We are speedy, so heading into the next turn we can just get off a big Fiery Wrath. Calyrex comes out, sure. So they might Terra... I don't know. Dark we see, Ghost. They must Terra, surely, in the face of this Fiery Wrath. But we can get off the Water Spout first. Let's just do it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Are they Sash Calyrex, maybe? They're not. Well, we could not have had swifter battles so far on stream, could we? So we've claimed three knockouts in 2 turns. And now their Kyogre comes out. And we've got Thunder. Oh, it's Ogerpon. We actually haven't received a knockout into us in any of the 3 games so far. Wow. So, we can Spout here again, and I mean... Yeah, we'll Fire a Wrath, sure. That was cancelled, yeah. Good. Well, in the space of maybe 15 minutes, we've just done 3 games. So, yeah. Moltres hanging on through the Surging Strikes was massive. I guess they thought in the rain it would go down, but yeah, bulky Pokemon. Again, Galarian Moltres, people are sleeping on it, I'm telling you. And setting out the Tailwind on the first turn was great. We just then swept through. Getting rid of the Tornado turn 1 was amazing, so they couldn't get Tailwind up themselves. Glad I Terra Water spouted as well. It paid off. Just go for them 100% accurate. You know, they could be sashed anyway, so at least we get some damage off. Huge! Like yourself, some Galarian Moltres action. Same. It's really cool that on this team you also have Pollen Puff on the Amoonguss, so you can heal up the Galarian Moltres, maybe get multiple Berserk boosts. Very nice. Play response. Bonanza is even more fun than you expected. Probably the most fun you've had with a video game, probably since the N64. That's amazing, Heath. What makes it so fun, do you think? Underrated, underused in the meta. I totally agree, Emerald. Totally agree. Right, rehydrate. We'll continue. We're up to Ultra Ball rank now. We hit Master Ball tonight. I'm saying it. We are hitting Master Ball tonight. Let's keep going. So, just before going live, I tried out Pokemon Friends. This new app, puzzle-based app to do with Pokemon, which I'm delighted to see, to be honest with you. That's exactly the kind of app that appeals to me more than a Pokemon trading card game Pocket or Sleep or Go even. Just a little bit of brain teaser, you know? Just to dip into, a little bit of downtime, just a refresh and a break, you know? Collect some plus, sure, but I'm looking forward to that. What do you all think? Have you tried out Pokemon Friends yet? Joe Cerebi Merrick sent me the Mousehold plush that they unlocked on Pokemon Friends, which my favourite Generation 9 Pokemon. Communication ended due to an error. So that wasn't me. Hello, Papa Hotbine. Great to see you. Battle's going really well, thank you. I hope that wasn't me. We're still connected. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we've had 3 wins so far on stream. There was just a disconnection there, but... maybe I do need to disconnect, because I just clicked A and... oh. Okay. We'll disconnect and we'll reconnect. I think that was my opponent, though. How are you doing, Hotbine? What did you think of the presents? We're talking about the presents. We've talked about champions, and we just started talking about Pokemon Friends there. Of course, there's a whole lot to talk about from Legends ZA as well. Oh no! It was me. That's really concerning. Because I... you know, made sure that my connection was all good now. Let's hope it's an anomaly, I guess? Well, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully that's just a blip. Yeah, Legends, yeah, we've got so many new characters. We've got rewards, TMs and so on for meeting certain in-game requirements. We had the glowing red eyes on Houndoom. Potentially alphas. We've got rogue Mega Pokemon, which is a cool idea. Mega Dragonite, of course. What do we all think? I think Mega Dragonite is good that there is a Mega Dragonite now. I think, you know, people have been saying they find it strange, have always found it strange that Dragonite doesn't have a design more similar to Dragonair its pre-evolution. And if they were going to lean into that, they could lean into it more. But it's still a fun design. Okay, so we've got Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Zamazenta, Rillaboom, Urshifu, and Chien-Pao, and Whimsicott. Okay, so Wide Guard is a thing. They've got Tailwind as well. Do you think they lead Zamazenta? Even if they do, is that a problem? Not necessarily, we can double up into it. Or we go Moltres and Zacian, maybe. That could be good. Not a lot can handle Zacian on their team at all. Quite like that. Pikachu, is there a place for you? Less so, unfortunately. Haven't let Pikachu shine tonight yet, but surely we go up against him Miraidon at some point. Grimmsnarl could be good. I want to go Moltres, Zacian, Kyogre, and... I think it's Grim. Let's try Grim. This is a very strange Grimmsnarl set, by the way, everybody. It is Power Bracer with Trick. There are no screens on it. Let me catch up with these messages. Oh yeah, steroid injections on both wrists for repressive strain injury. I'm very sorry to hear that. Yeah. Oh dear. I'm very sorry to hear that, Hotbine. Hope you're feeling much better very soon. Hang in there. Yeah, okay, so they led the Zamazenta. So I'm glad I didn't lead the Kyogre. Yeah, maybe, Rich. Maybe the ladder was just keeping things fair. Mega Goodra, that'd be cool on this. Dragon Fairy, I could see it. I could definitely see it, Double T. Pokemon Friends, great app. You're all about it. Nice. Might have been the game going bonkers. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like it. Touch wood. Typing is Dragonfly. Is that confirmed, Emerald? Okay. Makes sense with the big wings, I guess. So we've got Rillaboom, we've got Zacian, and we've got Galarian Moltres. So we could just switch in the Kyogre here, I guess. But I don't mind. I don't mind this. Do we set up Tailwind now? I think we probably do. Tailwind, and we'll Sacred Sword this Zamazenta. Okay, the Terra, Zamazenta, presumably. Into... You now take Super Effective from Play Rough. Since you're Terra Dragon. Okay, they don't know which Covert Cloak. By the way, everybody, I released a... okay, nice. Skit. A new skit today, things we won't hear in the Pokemon Presents. I'm really proud of how it came out, actually, but I think it got swallowed by all of the Pokemon Presents news. So, if you want to do me a solid, then you can find the skit on my X profile at Chazingdra, give it a repost, and I hope that you enjoy it, first and foremost. But yeah, on X and on Blue Sky, it's on Instagram as well, and it's on YouTube Shorts as well. But yeah, would love to see that getting some love, because I think it's got some genuine merit. Okay, so now we have Tailwind. We can Play Rough the Zamazenta. We could double into it. Oh yeah, they no longer resist Fire or Wrath, do they? So I don't mind that. Are they going to protect the Zamazenta? Even if they do... I don't mind this. Okay, they don't protect. Zamazenta hangs on, but we've got the Fire of Wrath. Tap falls, doesn't matter that much. And Fire Earth goes off next, beautiful. We might even flinch the Rillaboom here if we're lucky. That is a secondary effect of Fire Wrath. I like Hikikomori that Mega Dragonite looks friendly. Looks like its base form, in that sense. Because it's such a defining trait of Dragonite, its friendliness. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Double T. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Confirmed, I see. Right, here's the Calyrex Shadow Rider, but we've already got our Tailwind up, which is very nice. They can't Wide Guard anymore, so Kyogre's looking great in the back. So this is best of 1 closed team sheet, but even in best of 3 open team sheet, this team can put in work. We're healing up from Rillaboom as well, which is great. So now they know that they can flinch our Zacian, but will they do that? I guess is the question. They can't Terra their Calyrex. We can easily Fire Wrath here. If they fake out, do we want to switch something in? We could switch into the Grimmsnarl even. Because an Astral Barrage probably gets the KO from here. Or would it? Let's go into Grim. To be honest, Galarian Moltres could just clean up this game, so... Thanks very much, Shopvine. Thanks. Do check it out. Yeah. So I could have protected Zacian there. They are Sash on the Calyrex. Again, we might flinch it. We don't flinch it, that's okay. Every little bit of chip damage on Moltres actually helps us here, because there we go. You see, we've now got a Berserk boost. We are now +2 in our special attack. I hope they disconnected. Please say that wasn't me, because this is getting frustrating. Having sorted my internet issues. This is, to be fair, the kind of team that will induce some rage quits. Okay, well, we got the reward, so that looks like it was them. Nice. Okay. Rage quits we'll take. It's just I don't know if the rage quits or internet issues. But this is amazing. Another win. Great. Drinking. Why are you drinking that hot tea, Heath? Good. Well, Galarian Moltres is such a strong lead, and the Zacian was great too. The Terra Dragon on the Zamazenta there was strange. But that KO With Kyogre in the back, we're in such good shape. Yeah, loving this team. Let's keep going. We're climbing. Few indeed, Rich. Few indeed. So, we've got Shiny Treasures of Ruin coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So excited about those. And the first one starts tomorrow, I gather. Wo-Chien. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to... the fact that they've unveiled the Shinies as well, and the fact that 1 million people have to take part in order to unlock them, is such a cool concept. I'm really looking forward to diving into those. I haven't done a Terra battle in ages, so yeah. What do we all think about the Shiny Treasures of Ruin? Unstoppable. Thanks to Kikamori. All thanks to your support. All likes and subscribes appreciated, by the way, everybody. So this is the team that Michael Zhang used to nearly make day 2 at the North America International Championships. So, Scovillain there, I know we don't see it very often. Scovillain has a signature move, Spicy Extract, and that boosts the physical attack by 2 stages of an ally and reduces the physical defense. But the Koraidon has Clear Amulet, and that means it doesn't take a physical defense drop. In fact, I streamed with this team a couple of weeks ago, so that VOD is going to be on the channel if you want to check it out. So, what do we want to do here? They can change the weather, of course, and hey, there's a Miraidon. I think it's finally Pikachu time, everybody. Ooh, yeah. The opponent's team isn't one that likes Trick Room, so that's something we can bear in mind. So. Zacian outspeeds 2, which is very nice. Zacian, Pika, Kyogre, and Moltres. Let's do it. Zacian Pika so that we have the Lightning Rod online from turn 1 in case they leave Miraidon. We don't want to lead the weather because they can change it with Koraidon. We can threaten a double Super Effective player off into Koraidon or a single Super Effective player off into Miraidon. That might bait out a Terra, which is great because if it's Terra Fire on Koraidon, obviously that makes it sounds weak to Kyogre. So those are all the reasons, or just some of the reasons why I went for this lead. I believe this Chestnut has Wide Guard. Play Rough is great into both targets here. Of course, what I could have done is led... this could have been fun, actually. Lead Kyogre Zacian. And then switch in the Kyogre for the... switch in the Pikachu for the Kyogre. So we bait them into going for an electric move, and then Pikachu takes it. Pikachu on stream, everybody. Let's go. But alas, we did not go for that. So, Miraidon... Zacian kind of walls Miraidon. All it can do while Pikachu's on the field is Dazzling Gleam, and we take resisted from that. The Chestnut Body Press is going to hurt, to be fair. So we can... I can see Miraidon Terror Ring here. So, I'm going to play her off Chestnut, and I'm going to... fake out Miraidon. Rad Dad, great to see you. Oh, they spike a shield, that's a shame. I love seeing how tiny Pikachu is in the face of the massive Pokemon on the other side. Please miss? Oh well. Rad Dad, great to see you. Yes, the presents, loved it. There was so much cool stuff revealed. What did you think, Rad Dad? So now I can play her off again. They could switch in Scovillain there, I guess. I think we play her off into Chestnut and we can... We may as well just endeavour their Miraidon. Bring it down low. Oh my goodness, Heath, yeah, I hope you're doing much better now. Oh wow, that didn't do as much damage as I thought. That's great, onto an Evian-like Pokemon. Leech Seed, that's fine. Yeah, sending my thoughts to you, Heath. Pikachu team is going very well, thank you very much. This is actually its first time on the field in the stream because the other Pokemon have been putting in so much work. Oh, Chi-Yu is such a great shiny, isn't it? Anna, great to see you. How are you doing? And thank you so much for being in the chat. Okay, so Clefairy surely terrestrializes here. I can't remember what Terra it is, actually. Is it Terra Water? That makes sense. We can nuzzle it as well. Or no, we just play rough and they follow me, I guess. So yeah, why don't we almost play the Clefairy instead and Endeavor the Chestnut. Let's nuzzle the Chestnut. They bait me with a Protect. Wrapped up a pool day and lunch with your oldest. Now you're just resting before you hit the gym. Very nice, Rad Dad. That sounds like a really wholesome day. Maybe Chestnut will be fully paralyzed here. It'd be nice. Or are they gonna... Okay, we don't love that. We do not love that. Zacian hangs on though. This Chestnut is quite annoying. We do have Galarian Moltres, which can get a double super effective Hurricane into it. Now, Clefairy surely doesn't just take a Behemoth Blade. Surely they Terra or they switch out. So I would like to... Zacian goes down if we stay in here. But I think we do stay in. I would like to play rough the Clefairy, and I would like to... Endeavor the Chestnut. Okay, fine. Chestnut is a lot stronger. Oh, it hangs on as well. Oh, if I'd gone for the Nuzzle. I could have just gone for the Behemoth Blade as well. Crazy. Ah, oh, Chestnut's fully paralyzed, that's nice, but the Zacian does go down here. Yeah, the Electric Seed on the Chestnut gave it a boost to its defense, so its body press hits harder. Yeah, Friend Guard and Leech Seed, yeah. The support, Rad Dad and Heath, love to see it. So, now... let's get in Galarian Moltres. Yeah, take your medicine, Heath. Make sure you take your medicine. Pokemon Friends, Rad Dad, yes. Pokemon Values, yeah. Pokemon Friends is a really fun app, for sure. I need to move this screen, actually. Because I can't quite see the chat. Mega Dragonair. Okay, so what I'm thinking... maybe we should go Fire Ross just so we get rid of this Clefairy. Could have nuzzled it and got rid of it last turn. It's very annoying that didn't happen. We'll just nuzzle that slot as well. Clefairy switches, good. Yeah, that was my thinking, Rich. But I didn't want to switch it into any incoming damage. So I could have endeavored the Koraidon, but paralyzing it we will take. This is good as well, because now we can switch in Kyogre next turn. We doubled up that slot. Okay, this is nice, this is nice. New therapist too, I'm glad to hear that. Riley, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, our internet has been holding up, and that is all thanks to you. Thank you so much again for all of your wonderful help last week. I really would have struggled without you. So thank you. How are you doing, Riley? How is your week going? Okay, now we can switch in the Kyogre and go for the Chestnut with the Hurricane, or even the Koraidon, actually. But I'd rather get rid of the Chestnut because of Wide Guard. But do they switch out the Chestnut? They might not know the team. I think we just Hurricane into Chestnut and we switch in Kyogre. No VGC player, most basic of reason. No worries. No, it's a good read, that. It's exactly the kind of thing I was thinking. But just this turn rather than the previous one. Pokemon Friends was with the puzzles, that's right. And I love a puzzle myself. Chazingdra. Haha. Glad you're doing a lot better. Okay, I'm glad they Terra the Koraidon there as well. Terra Fire. Beautiful. Well, Kyogre's already next turn. Nice. So maybe they attempted a spiky shield there, but the paralysis comes in clutch. This is good. I wouldn't be surprised if Koraidon switches out next turn. Okay, they do get the collision course off into what looks like the Moltres. Does this KO? It does not, especially without the sun, and that gives us a berserk boost. Oh, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. We're hitting Master Ball tonight, everybody, I'm telling you, with Pikachu. Lovely weather, invited into a podcast. Nice! Went phenomenal, and folks have been giving you great feedback. That's really good. Which podcast was that, Riley? Very pleased to hear it. We got double dragons on the field right now. Now, we don't have Tailwind set up, so that's a shame. And of course, we can just switch in Pikachu at any point. We've got to be careful, though. If we can get up a Tailwind, that would be incredible. It's just a 1 HP Clefairy in the back, so... I think we switch in Pikachu and we Origin Pulse. Could have Ice Beamed the Mirai. Maybe I should have Ice Beamed with Miraidon there. Your paycheck just hit. Great to hear it on this. Yeah, sounds good, Riley. I'd love to hear it as well. They do Draco, but we do have the Assault Vest. Nice. Oh, who do we miss? Who do we miss? Who do we miss? Clefairy, that. Not great. Not great. The fact that Clefairy hung on 1 HP on the previous turn is not good. But we can fake out the Clefairy now, and they might protect, I guess, but the alternative is they follow me. We can Ice Beam this Miraidon. Nostalgic Nighthawk. I've heard of them! Well played by them, well played. And if they protect Clefairy especially. Chafo's on Gen 3 to 4 content. Very cool, Riley. Has Clefairy protected? Very annoying indeed. They are playing so well. Freeze? Oh, we can't. We're paralyzed. Okay, so now they've got a free collision course into the Kyogre slot. But we can nuzzle this Clefairy. They can switch in the Miraidon, of course. I think we have to. Switch in the Moltres. This might be a loss, but... And it could have gone our way if we made some different calls. I'm rocking the Scarlet tracksuit, by the way, everybody, from the Presents. Hope we're enjoying that. Okay, good. Clefairy's down. Maybe they know the team and they're not breaking the Focus Sash on Pikachu deliberately. Full power. You'll love to see it. And now we get the control of the weather. That's huge. Right, Miraidon comes back out. The train will expire soon as well. I wonder when it expires. 2 turns. They have to lock into Draco. They're going to have to target down this Pikachu at some point. Oh, I'd love to set up Tailwind. Dragon Meteor could miss, I guess. Oh, I'm running low on my time, so Endeavour and we'll set up. Oh, try and set up a Tailwind. Oh, that's massive. They forget about Lightning Rod. Oh, and we go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We outspeed the Koraidon. Massive. I was not expecting that. And now we just make our Pikachu even better with Endeavour. Okay, so Koraidon's ready to come in at any point now. How much health? Yeah, okay, decent. So now we can Endeavour the Miraidon again. And we can fire Wrath. Sounds good, Riley. Do make a post. Like this content, make a great guest on your podcast skills. Very unique video, so more casual like Pokemon Battle Frontier. That sounds great. Nice. Oh dear. And now they're locked into Electro Drift, of course. Massive. So actually, it would have been better to have endeavoured the Koraidon there. We might flinch it. We've got a flinch power chance here, everybody. Same Pikachu. Yes, I think it is Nuzzle. It's a shiny one. Great to see you, Nuzzle. How are you doing? By the way, everybody, Nora in the Future's episode of Chazingdra Chats drops tomorrow. Ooh, that's a good play. Drops tomorrow. Shiny Hunter content creator had a really inspiring chat with Nora. Learned a lot, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Okay. This is great, though. The fact that they forgot, or maybe didn't know about Lightning Rod on Pikachu is huge. We're running low on my time, so I just got to lock in my moves quickly, which is fine, because we've got the advantage, we've got Tailwind up. Can they protect? Maybe they want to stall out my Tailwind. Better Winghead, Koraidon, or Mega Dragonair. For the sake of the presents today, I will say Mega Dragonite / Air. Well, that could have been a loss, everybody, but yeah, my opponent was playing so well. But then locking into the Electro Drift when Pikachu was on the field, clearly they just weren't aware of Lightning Rod, or yeah, weren't familiar with what it did or something like that. So that was great. That kind of bailed us. The Nuzzle from Pikachu really bailed us as well, going for all of those, getting all of those paralyses. Obviously, Endeavour, bringing Pokemon down to 1 HP, massive. And that is what Focus Sash Pikachu can do, by the way, everybody. Not Light Ball, but Focus Sash. Go down to 1 HP, use Endeavour, bring the opponent down to 1 HP too. Beautiful. Baiting out the Terra-Fire from Koraidon. The Clefairy was so annoying. Hung on with 1 HP. We still were able to get around that. Yeah, Pikachu was the MVP, I think. We possibly could have preserved our Zacian better, but it was decent still. Nice. Okay, good. Well, I'll rehydrate, refocus. Tomorrow hype indeed, Nuzzle. Tomorrow hype indeed for Nora. I'll refocus. Alright, let's continue. I think one more battle and we reach Master Ball. Or maybe 2, actually. Let's see. You work well together, Pikachu. Great, Nuzzle. Team is so rude, yeah. Love it. Didn't even need the Terra, that's true, Rich. Mascot for a reason. For sure. For sure. Probably streaming more VGC tomorrow, by the way, everybody. Or something tomorrow. Potentially the next installment of the Soul Link Nuzlocke on Scarlet Violet Switch 2 with Lee Osiris as well. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's hope there's time. But that's the plan. Hope to see you tomorrow. So it's great to see you. Yeah, happy with it. I thought Champions would come this year. Pokemon Friends is great. I love a puzzle game. Thought we'd get more ZA news as well, but, I mean, Mega Dragonite is... Actually, no, we got a decent amount of ZA news. And Mega Dragonite, very cool. Those are the top of my head thoughts, Zoinks. How about you? What did you think? The way Champions has made building Pokemon so much easier is huge as well. Yeah, what do you reckon? Let me just think about this team preview. So I got Tornadus, Kyogre, Urshifu, Miraidon, Incineroar and Trigger-off. Now, Pikachu's looking great here, not just because of the Miraidon and Lightning Rod, but also because we can use Upper Hand on the Incineroar to make it not able to use Fake Out. But we've got to be careful if the Trigger-off is on the field because it won't be able to work because of Armor Tail. Now, what do we want to lead? Moltres Pikachu is pretty good, although the Kyogre is kind of annoying. We'll go Moltres Pikachu, we'll go Kyogre, we'll go Zacian. Grim could be big, but no, I like this, I like this. Get a Solent before release holiday, beautiful idea. Well, that's the hope, Raddad, that's the hope. It's been so difficult finding the right times, but yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Otnish, thinking about you. Okay, at least we can fake out that Kyogre, unless that's Terra Ghost, which I would doubt. If they are well, they could be. If they are Terra Ghost, Fire Wrath is super effective if we can get it off, but we can Fire Wrath and we can... Oh, in fact, what we should probably do is Tailwind and fake out, right? Fire Wrath does reduce their health. I just hope they're not Terra Ghost. Or Covert Cloak. Right, we're going to go for it. We're going to Tailwind and we're going to Fake Out. At least... Okay, good, they're not Terra Ghost. I was going to say, if they were, at least they'd bring the Pikachu down to Focus Sash and then we can Endeavour the Kyogre next turn. So that we can sweep through. Okay, they of course set up their Tailwind, which I should have considered. We could switch in our Kyogre, of course. We probably have the faster Kyogre too. It's probably an idea. We could switch out the Moltres for Kyogre. And... Surely the Kyogre outspeeds us. In which case we can... Endeavour their Kyogre. Let's do that. Merry meet up in Pokepark. Totally agree with us. Yeah. Pokepark Kanto, of course, that's massive news as well, isn't it? So cool to have a real-life Pokemon theme park. Okay. Hurricane the Kyogre. We do have Assault Vest. That's big damage, the crit. Oh, the crit confuse. Sure. We've revealed Endeavour, but at least that slot is pressured now. Whatever comes in, they don't have any ghosts, so whatever comes in gets down to 1 HP. We can Thunder the slot as well. We could Pulse. I reckon we're faster with our Kyogre. I think we Spout, and I think we Endeavour. Let's do it. The Sash is unbroken on Pikachu. Yeah, and this is the thing. Whatever's coming in is taking big damage. I'm glad you're okay on this. Now we've got Upper Hand next turn. I hope we outspeed the Tornadoes here. We don't. The Endeavour goes... No, the Endeavour goes first. We want that. We want that. Rocky Helmet, we break the Sash. That's very annoying. Oh, I forgot that we were confused. Come on, Kyogre, please. Please, 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 please. We have been on a win streak, and it feels like the game is sort of putting it on hard mode for me with the RNG, but they're not going to be expecting Upper Hand. Can we take another Hurricane? I don't think we can. In which case... Could go into the Moltres again. Because that gets us into Berserk range. Yeah, also because we've got Covert Cloak. And now we can Upper Hand this Incineroar. Gives and MG gives and RNG gives and takes. Yes, exactly. Nice. Champions feels like the big news and it looks so good. It did, didn't it? It looked pretty revolutionary. Really, really well optimized. Really great graphics. Nice, they were going for the fake out. It's just nice to be able to show off that move, really. Are they going to be respecting the lightning rod on Pikachu, though? Because our last opponent did not. We can now... Oh... please say that wasn't me. Please say that wasn't me. Welcome, everybody, if you're just tuning in. We had a disconnect, and... I really hope that wasn't me, because... our internet's been working fine so far. Earlier it felt like... Oof. It was just the servers. Let's hope it really was. I'm reconnecting now. Oh, goodness me. But the internet's much better, so I don't know why this would be. I think it has to be the servers. Yeah, I'd assume so, but that's not great, is it? All likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody, for this Pikachu team. Pikachu's been putting in work. Shame, I would have loved to have seen that battle through to the end. Are we going to be able to connect here? Now, this did not happen last week when I was having internet issues, which does suggest it was the servers just taking ages to connect. Really, really frustrating. Now connected, okay. Poké Portal, let's hope this works. We're going to lose points. I know, Riley, I know. It feels different this time from last time. Oh my goodness, Otnish, we have a new Merri member. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, we did lose our ranking, that's a shame. Otnish, thank you so much for joining. You now have access to 4 bonus videos per month, custom emoji, custom badges, designed by the brilliant Alex U Splash. Early access to new videos. If you want to watch Nora in the future podcast episode, you can right now, my friend. 24 hours before everybody else. Priority replies to comments. Access to the secret channel in the Discord community. So many more things. Otnish, thank you so much. Means a huge amount. Everything was going fine until Lee decided just to wrinkle it all up. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hopefully it's service from everyone getting back on SV for the Shiny Room. Maybe. Finally got paid. Congratulations. Oh, well, thank you so much, Otnish. Really appreciate you using that opportunity of getting paid to become a Merri member. Wonderful to welcome you. Thank you so much. Big Otnish coming in clutch indeed. I think that if it was the internet, the stream would fail too. Yeah, well, this is the thing. The stream was fine last week. But it was just my Switch 2 that was struggling. Anyway, we're here now. Oh, we're going to have to win at least 2 more now to get to Master Ball. Probably 3, to be honest. Right, anyway. New battle against Kendricks. No way! Kendricks! Running the Kingdra team. This is perfect. If disconnected then meant that we went up against Kingdra running the Kingdra team, went up against Kendricks running the Kingdra team, then it's all worth it. Kendricks, beloved member of this community. Ha! And running Kingdra, my favourite all-time Pokemon. In fact, I streamed with this team that Kendricks built a couple of weeks ago. Or a few weeks ago. So, let's see what we can do against this. Love this. Okay. I hope he brings Kingdra. If he doesn't bring Kingdra, I'll be very disappointed. So, Tailwind is big. Pikachu... I mean, it's got upper hand. Are they going to bring Incineroar, though? Rillaboom, though. Is it crucial? Not really. The Grimmsnarl could be nice. The thing about leading Kyogre is we have Terra Water, not Terra Grass, so we can't get around our Rillaboom weakness. And we can't protect, we've got a Assault Vest. Running out of time. We'll go Kyogre and we'll go Pikachu just in case. Alright, let's do this. Now, who do we root for? Good point. Still me, Nuzzle. Still me. No way, indeed. This team is heat. Yeah. Thank you very much, Double T. Yes, there it is. Kingdra and the Kyogre. It's one of those instances where I don't mind if I lose to this team. It's Kingdra. My fave. My boy. Okay. Water Spout is looking kind of difficult here. A Fake Out would have been nice to have run. Is it Mystic Water? I think it's probably Mystic Water. Tailwind and... we could even Terra Fighting Sacred Sword the Kyogre for max damage. Or hang on a sec, am I being silly here? We could just double switch, couldn't we? Kyogre and Pikachu. And then we can Endeavour. Still like Tailwind for that though, so we can Tailwind and... Pikachu. We have lost our attack boost on Zacian. Give it a chance to get Master War rank just for King's beat down. Scold. Oh dear. Origin Pulse double connect. Oh no! Critical hit on Pikachu doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, we were pretty weak to the Kingdra Kyogre lead, to be fair. Yes, I should have considered that. But now we can Fake Out. It's not over. Scold in the Rain. Who am I more scared of for that reason? Swift Swim. Let's try and get off a big Water Spout here. We can even Terra Water. I think that's probably the way to go. Terra Water, Water Spout, and a... Endeavour will be so nice in Kyogre, but they are presumably going to outspeed. Yeah, we've got to Fake Out the Kyogre here. Switch Kyogre. Lantern, great to see you're a big fan of the podcast. Well, that's wonderful to hear. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you hopping into the chat to say that. So thank you, Lantern. What's been your favourite episode so far? And thank you for hopping into the stream. What did you think of the Pokemon Presents today? Maybe I should have Origin Pulse. Also, if this Amoonguss has Rocky Helmet, can we just go down to a Fake Out? Kingdra Protest. Kendricks is playing this really, really well. I am not. Please don't be Rocky Helmet. You are Rocky Helmet. Good. Great. This is... we do get decent damage off into the Amoonguss at least. Terra Water in the Rain, full power Water Spout. Intrigued to see how much it does. Okay, see, that's good. That was good. Okay. I know Emerald Kingdra is here, and it's Kendricks. Beloved member of the community. And he is absolutely destroying us with this Kingdra, to be honest. Rosemary's episode, you love that. Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah, very touching stuff, Rosemary. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Driftloon. Nathan, great to see you again. How are you doing? What do you think of the presents today? Right, so another Water Spout does KO Amoonguss, which is nice. The Kingdra has Swift Swim in the Rain for 3 more turns. Are they going to Terra the Kingdra? I think at this point we've just got to go for the play rough, right? Rage Powder, of course. Oh, and Zacian goes first. Annoying. The Draco. With the Assault Vest. And we connect, of course, which means that we take some Rock Helmet chip. Oh. Okay, so Kingdra double resist this, but... we KO the Amoonguss. Mega Drownite does look cool, doesn't it? Oh, Kendrick's just led so well against me. You see that swirly tail that Kingdra has? That is the inspiration behind my C logo, or one of them. Also the Whirl Islands in Gen 2. The Whirlpools. You have to cross to get them. You like the Wolf episode, still trying to make your way through some of the others. You started PM7. Just like to give you full attention, stuff is not done yet. Fair enough, Rose episode was good too. Well, I'm very pleased to hear that you like to give your full attention to the episodes, and that's, you know, as the person who makes the podcast, that means a huge amount. So thank you, Anson, for that. And again, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, now Calyrex kind of just sweeps us. I think we kind of have to go for Origin Pulse here. Are they going to be Sash? They're probably going to be Sash. Kingdra's not too scary now, though. It's reduced its special attack. So actually, let's go for a Spout and let's go for a Behemoth Blade. Kingdra switches anyway. Are they going to protect? That'll be annoying. Listen while driving. Oh, nice. Yeah, I imagine it is good driving entertainment, actually. Not too fast-paced. Surely we hang on through this. Decent length of episodes. Yeah, that's okay. Beyblade, we don't have the attack boost. Does Water Spout get the KO? Please get the KO! Please get the KO with Terra Water. Thank you. So Kingdra comes back in. Again, our lead was so Kingdra Kyogre weak. Am I doing this deliberately? Just to give Kingdra some time in the sun? Maybe. I also streamed with this team a few weeks ago, so you can check out my playing with it. Although, Kendrick might have changed some stuff on this team now. Now, we do have Thunder. Last turn of Rain, so we want to make the most of that Thunder. Thunder Kyogre, is the Kingdra going to protect here? Or if it's the last turn of Rain, we could protect our Zacian so that Swift Swim wears off. That's probably our best play. Yeah. First Pokemon presents, you're excited. Planning on getting the shiny treasures. Yes! Such a cool shiny, isn't it? Okay, they do scold the Zacian. I imagine our Kyogre's faster here, given that they have leftovers. We are. We get the Thunder off. Might get the power as well. Oh, we do. Kendrix definitely deserves to win this. But... okay, we hang on. Of course, Thunder is now not 100% accurate. Do we think Sacred Sword gets the knockout on Kingdra? It might not, you know. I think we have to go for the play rough, and I think we have to risk a Thunder miss here. Might get full paralysis as well. Come on, play rough. Uh-oh. I forgot that they hadn't terrored. Kingdra. Oh, it's Kyogre. Into grass. Into grass. Could have Ice Beamed. I forgot they hadn't terrored. Would I have gone for Ice Beam anyway? I'm not sure. Kingdra protects. Okay. So they got me this time. They might be fully powered. Please. We connect the Thunder. It's resisted. Again, we don't deserve this. We do not deserve to be winning right now, but... hey. Okay, now we can Ice Beam. And we can play rough. Kingdra goes for the double. We connect the play rough. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Nice beam. And it's a win. It's a win. I cannot believe that. After how terribly turn 1 went, I cannot believe we won. Kendricks played so well. I played so badly for the most part. Or at least our lead was so weak to Kyogre and Kingdra. I'm trying to work out what went right for us there. The Terra Water was actually big. Losing our Moltres wasn't great, but we were still able to clutch it out. Yeah, getting rid of the Calyrex before it could do anything was big. And then Amoonguss was the other one. Yeah, big water spouts. They did pay dividends. Yeah, I guess we just exerted too much pressure. Our Kyogre being faster was big as well. The Paras were obviously very lucky too. Full paralysis. And player off connecting. Yeah. Yeah, you play to your outs, I guess. Yeah, we just went for it, and sometimes when you play to your outs, it goes that way. So, hey, I am so sorry to hear. So sorry to Kendricks that it worked out that way, but there we go. Amazing to go up against Kendricks and amazing to go up against a Kindred team. Very clutch indeed. Mega Strat for Chien, 2 Specs Articuno, 1 Alolan Ninetales, 1 Support Pokemon with Life Tube Blizzard Spam. That sounds great, Drifloon. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Lantern, I'm so excited for the shiny treasures, for sure. Thank you, Rufus. Yeah, I'm enjoying the team a lot. True Kingdra Master takes the crown. Well, don't know about true Kingdra Master. We all know I am. But, Riley, of course. I mean, Kendricks, of course, a massive Kingdra fan as well. Did Kendricks throw? I feel like I got quite lucky. You're at NAIC. Although, actually, no, there was that turn where they targeted the Zacian when Cleo was going to protect Still Out the Rain. Yeah. You were at NAIC last month. Was your first ever in-person event. It was amazing. Probably your favourite trip you've ever taken. Wow, that's massive, Lantern. Massive. Great to hear that. Favourite trip you've ever taken. Big words. Are you a competitive player as well? As an enjoyer of the podcast. Good thing you didn't have Thunder. Yeah, good point, Otnish. And you're making use of the Kingdra emoji as well. Now you're a Merri member. Wonderful. Great to see it, Otnish. Right, I'll rehydrate and refocus and we'll continue. Maybe we do reach Master Ball tonight. Let's see. Hopefully Kendricks hops into this stream, by the way. Alright, let's keep going. It feels like a big full circle moment, really. Because Kendricks built a team with Kingdra that I used in the very first Grand All Global Challenge of the season in September. That's why Kendricks hopped into the stream and he's been back ever since. And now we match and he's using a Kingdra team. What, 10 months later? Feels very fitting. Anyway. Yeah, I've remained totally unspoiled on these shiny treasures of Ruin, so I'm really excited to see them in game. I love the idea that 1 million of the Pokemon have to be defeated for us to get them. It's a really cool concept. 1 million's a big number, though. Do we think we're going to reach it? Let's see. And yeah, you are a VGC player as well, Anton. Cool. How did NAIC go for you if you were competing? What else do we see? Oh yeah, we had the reveal of the worlds, some of the world goods, like the champion playmat and merch and things. That looked very cool. Very sleek indeed. The sleek black and gold styling, very good. Recently got to rank 9. If you get to Master Ball, you'll finally be able to give you a shiny Drifloon the Battle Master ribbon. Very cool. A Switch Ribbon Master. Drifloon, that's such a great task to set yourself. So fingers crossed for you. All the best. This is an interesting team. Ditto is really threatening to see. We've got Zamazenta, Calyrex Shadow Rider, Chi-Yu, speaking of the shiny treasure of Ruin, Rillaboom, and the Grimmsnarl. So Grimmsnarl is probably going to be screens here. Ditto's scary. It can transform into whatever Pokemon is directly opposite it. Tailwind is big. Yeah, Galarian Moltres is a nice lead actually, because I can't threaten it down with too much damage off the bat. Is Grimmsnarl nice here? We actually haven't seen Grimmsnarl hit the field at all, and it's a cool moveset. I'm not sure though. How's Pikachu? Could be great into Ditto with Endeavour. Amoonguss. Kind of Amoonguss weak, actually. I think Moltres and... Zacian Ogre, and then I think Grim in the back. Let's see. Yeah, this Grimm has Power Bracer and Trick, so you can get the item onto your opponent's Pokemon to make it really slow, and then you outspeed with some of your tools. Okay, they leave Zamazenta. Glad I didn't leave the Kyogre then. You ended up running a Lunala Ride-On team, went 5 wins, 3 losses. Very good! Lost your round 7 to Moody Smiggle, being Moody Smiggle, yeah. Happens, Lantern, especially in regulations that high, but 5-3, nearly day 2. That's really cool. Congratulations on that. And for your first in-person event too, that's massive. Okay. So, we could switch in the Kyogre here for an accurate Hurricane onto the Zamazenta. At least we're baiting out a Terror from Zamazenta as well. Probably going to Reflect. We could get some flinches, which could be nice, with Fire Rough. Or we just Beyblade the Grimmsnarl. I think I will do that. Don't want to be messing around with Thunder Waves, but no, it's just Fake Out. Very interesting. So maybe it doesn't have Thunder Wave. Hate that. And they outspeed our Moltres too. So I think it's time to set up Tailwind here and switch in. I mean, we could get in our Grimm. It's not really doing anything. Maybe Pikachu would have been better. When in doubt, I think a note with this team, when in doubt, bring the Pikachu in the 4th slot. If you don't know what else to bring in the 4th slot. Do they now protect the Zamazenta? Do we Beyblade the Grimm? I do think all damage into the Zamazenta is nice. We could even Terra Fighting our Zacian. Let's do that for maximum damage. Squirrel Squad have been discussing Shiny Chien-Pao for some time. Nice. All the homies can have Shiny Chien-Pao. What moves does Lunala 9? Good question. Okay, Sacred Sword, Terra Fighting. Oh, that's great damage. No, I'll take that. Oh, and I go for the Moltres this time. And we get a Berserk boost. Okay. And now we get Tailwind up. This is good, this is good, this is good. Riley. Okay. Tired of missing Meteor Beams. Yeah, that's fair enough, Lantern. We can all sympathise there. Okay. So, can we just Sacred Sword the Zamazenta here again? Oh, they protect. Or switch in the Calyrex, actually. In which case we could play rough, as long as we connect. Ooh, we'll fire off if they switch in the Calyrex as well. Fire off, play rough, the Zamazenta. If they have Spirit Break... If they have Spirit Break, then Zacian is taking... Super effects from that, but they just taunt. Maybe they don't have... Oh, they have Reflect. Do they have an attacking move with the Grimmsnarl? I love Berserk as well. It's one of my favourite abilities, I think. Oh, Spell Tag. That's cool. Spell Tag Lunala double T. That's a cool idea. Okay. So we can just fire off another Fire Off, and... Yeah, I think we make the same play, because this Grimmsnarl is not very threatening. It'd be nice for Kyogre to take advantage of the Tailwind. Okay, it's Light Screen. They have no attacking moves with Grimmsnarl, so I don't mind having that on the field at all. Good, we can they hang on, but that's at least why I went to Fire Off as well. Maybe we can get another Tailwind up with Moltres this game. The banger. Yeah. Here's the Calyrex. Now, how many more turns of Tailwind? I feel like we have 2. Hope it's 2. They have not Terra Jet 1. Okay, so they probably protect the Calyrex here. Oh, they're going to want to taunt my Moltres, aren't they? So I can't get another Tailwind. So maybe we B-Blade the Grimmsnarl this turn, but I do like it being shut down on the field, but at the same time they might not taunt this turn. Okay. Now is this... I imagine Calyrex is protecting here. This Rillaboom is eating a big, and still +1 attack, remember, Behemoth Blade. Oh, it's Grassy Seed, okay. Or maybe they Terra. They Terra. Terra Dart, maybe. Might get a flinch with Fire Off. Terra Grass, okay. Oh, Giga Drain as well, presumably. So I could have doubled up into the Calyrex. Maybe I should have done. Let's get damage. We do get the flinch. Really, really great utility that Fire Off has. So now I can fake out. They don't know that our Moltres has Covert Cloak. Probably isn't the most offensive Calyrex either. We do want another Tailwind up. Have Grimmsnarl in the back. It's not bad switching here, to be honest. Let's switch in Grim. Honest, yeah, that sounds like the best of both worlds, I guess. You love Carmine lefties. Yeah, see, I don't know that we have Covert Cloak. Ooh, wow. Big damage into Grimmsnarl. But we do have a Fake Out next turn. They don't know that we have Fake Out. Tailwind again. Perfect. We've got the Tailwind up. Love to see it. And we've had Berserk, let's not forget. And Reflect. Of course, Light Screen as well. I've forgotten about that. So, another Fire Wrath, and we can... Is it Leftovers Calyrex? Have we seen that? I'm not sure. We could, either way, take away its item. We could fake it out, of course. Might as well fake out this time, right? Meteor Beam, yeah, it's a tricky one. Rillaboom switches. Here's Grimmsnarl again. Very test, that's fine. I'd love to get in my Kyogre under the Tailwind, but the Terra Grass canning makes it difficult. This is an interesting game. Teeny tiny chip into the Grimmsnarl. Of course, we can go for the Hurricane. It's just some damage is often better than none. Having said that, let's just do it and trick the Calyrex. They might fake out my Grimmsnarl. Yes, they do. It's fair enough. It's only 70% accurate outside the range. Giga into the Grimmsnarl, presumably. However, now Kyogre can come in and still have the Tailwind. Or the Zacian. Light Screen wears off now, so Fire Off is hitting harder. Zacian or Kyogre? And do they protect the Calyrex? The Grimmsnarl can't do anything anyway. I think it's got to be Kyogre. Yeah. Hurricane with an Ice Beam. All likes and subscribes appreciate everybody. I know Pikachu hasn't come to this game, but still, support hugely appreciated. Right, so last turn of Tailwind. They are surely protecting Calyrex this turn. But we will attempt a Hurricane, and we will go for a Water Spout, I guess. Although I do not mind the Grimmsnarl being on the field now. Because if not, Rillaboom comes back in, and we don't want that. On our Kyogre, we just don't want that. So, I will still double up into Calyrex. Yeah. I don't want them to get the free switch into Rillaboom, so... Sure, they go for the light screen. Okay. Yeah, Tailwind is very important here. So we've got to set it up again. And frankly, I think we can do that fairly safely because we resist. Ooh, although the Calyrex is now at +1 special attack. I still think we're okay, unless it has Draining Kiss. I think that would have revealed it by now. So, sorry, no, Tailwind and... Ice Beam is good, because the Rillaboom is weak to it too. This is a... yeah, it's a tough one. Okay, so Rillaboom comes in this turn. This might be the last battle of stream that's taken so long, but it's a really fascinating matchup. Oh. Oh, we hang on. Huge. We hang on. 10 HP. I thought they were going for Kyogre there. We're still... oh, wow. They turned out really well. We are still Assault Vest, though, so that's going to help. However, now they can Fake Out and they can Grassy Glide. Oh, they're playing this really well. If they Fake Out on Moltres, we go down. We give it a Protect to stall out. Is Zacian or Kyogre more important? Kyogre, probably. We'll Hurricane and we will... yeah, I'm running low on my time. Ice Beam. We might get a Freeze as well. I don't want to risk switching in and taking unnecessary damage on Zacian. Freeze? No. Boosted by the Grassy Terrain as well. Yeah, I brought down 43 HP. This isn't terrible, though. Calyrex can stall out a turn of Tailwind here. Yeah, they can Grassy Glide the Kyogre. How many turns of Grassy? 3 more turns of Grassy, 2 more turns of Tailwind. What does more damage here? Probably Sacred Sword. And, I mean... sure, we'll attempt the KO onto Calyrex. Pikachu would have been nice here, actually. Just Endeavour would have put in a lot of work. I'm not sure Grimmsnarl did that much. Yeah, didn't do anything, I think. Yeah, if in doubt, bring Pikachu. Okay, are they protecting the Calyrex? Please don't. I think it's overwhelmingly the right thing to do to protect Calyrex here, but just don't. Because then we might be able to win. Ah, they do protect. Oh, wise one. Yeah, the double Fake Out is really shutting me down, isn't it? We're learning a lot from this battle, and that's why we do this, right? We're improving. Day by day. I don't even mind not targeting the red. This is the thing. Targeting the other slot doesn't really get us anywhere. So yeah, they can Fake Out here, but... if we'd knocked out the Grimmsnarl that turn, then the Rillaboom just comes in and gives another Fake Out or Grassy Glide. Well, healing back, which is nice. Sacred Sword and Ice Beam. I mean, they're going to fake out one of our Pokemon. Terragrass kind of with Giga feels rough. Maybe. I think we do have some tools. Freeze? Just the Astral. I mean, they are +2. Yeah, there we go. GG. You can't be disappointed when you lose a game like that, because my opponent plays so well. We brought each other down to the wire, really. Grimmsnarl was not the bring. It should have been Pikachu. Especially because they Terragrass the Calyrex. That means that they are then no longer immune to Endeavour. And then we kind of sweep from there. So, yeah, GG. Yeah, pleased with that. Well played. Round of applause for my opponent. And that's a very cool trainer card too. I need to update mine. I need to get Kingdra in mine or something. Right. Glad there's been a useful deep dive into Lantern's team, by the way, everybody. So we're not quite making it up to Master Ball this stream, but let's see where our ranking ends up. I think it's around halfway, yeah, through Ultra Ball. But with Pikachu, we will take that. And my plan is to do more competitive battling tomorrow. We will see, though. We'll see. I don't know, it could be fun, maybe, even to do a Shiny Treasures of Ruin stream. But yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure at this point. It's been nice to keep up the momentum with the competitive, especially given the World Championships coming up and not that many competitive streams right now. Or competitive content, just to keep up the momentum heading into the World Championship. So that might continue tomorrow, but we will... Sorry, let me just sort this out. Yeah, we will see tomorrow. Keep an eye on my socials, and you will find out at Chazingdra across all of the socials. Give me a follow along on there. It will be a pleasure to see you. And please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed the stream. I stream shiny hunting as well as Nuzlockes and other things. I've got plenty more ideas for streams. I'm working on my EUIC video right now. I'm thinking that might not make it out in time before the Pokemon World Championships this year, but that's okay. It just will lessen the gap between that and another big video that might be coming out later this year, so it's all good. But anyway, EUIC video, the event from the caster's perspective. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I've certainly been enjoying writing it. So the plan tomorrow, around 6 PM UK time, just like tonight, we stream potentially more competitive Pokemon. We'll see. And then hopefully 8 PM tomorrow, Soul Link, Scarlet, Violet, Nuzlocke on the Switch 2 with my good friend Osiris, otherwise known as Lee Provost. Of course, many of you in the chat know him and in the stream know him as well. We started that a while ago now and would love to make more progress on it. I have Sprigatito, he has Fuecoco. First Pokemon we catch when we enter a new area, we have to keep on our team. Or the first Pokemon we see when we enter a new area, we have to catch, and it goes on our team. And if it gets knocked out, that's it. We can't use it for the rest of the run. And the way it works is that, for example, if my Sprigatito are knocked out, then I can't use that for the rest of the run. And also, Lee can't use their Fuecoco for the rest of the run because they are linked. We got them at the same time. They're linked, and so if one goes down, the other goes down. So it's a test of our friendship, and it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, that's going to be 8 PM UK time tomorrow. And actually, as a result, the VGC stream might be earlier, or maybe there won't be a VGC stream tomorrow. Just keep an eye on my socials, keep an eye on my channel as well. Make sure you subscribe, and then you'll see the posts, and you'll know what the plan is for tomorrow in terms of going live. Anyway, also coming out tomorrow, Nora in the Future's episode on my podcast, Chazingdra Chats, Life Stories and Dream Teams of people in the Pokemon community. Had a really illuminating chat with Nora, fascinating things that Nora shared, so I hope you're looking forward to that. That will drop overnight or early morning UK time on the audio apps and 3 PM UK time on YouTube. Hop into my Discord community, that's linked below. Become a channel member, just like Otnish did on tonight's very stream, to access 4 bonus videos per month, the Rapidash rounds that I do with all of my guests on Chazingdra Chats, bonus questions they haven't prepared for, as well as badges and emoji and all sorts of other perks. If you click on join, you can see what the offering is before you actually join. Also, the Rapidash rounds are available individually on Patreon. All of the links are below, basically, everybody. And if you want to check out the team, the rental code is below, as well as the team creator. So thank you so much again, everybody, for being here. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow on the stream. And let me just catch up on these messages. Run Race, thank you for that tip, Heath. We will see. See what I'm looking at. Hopefully see some... Yeah, indeed, Riley, good luck for your stream as well. Love to see this team again. Fun times. Yeah, it's a fun team, isn't it? Still beat Miraidons. Have a lovely rest of your day. You have a lovely rest of your day as well, Rad Dad. Rich, don't threaten with a good time. Could be a banger. Well, Rich, hope to see you there, and I hope it's as good a time as we would all like to see. Lantern, thank you for sharing that as well. And again, congratulations on your run at NAIC. Wonderful to have had you in the stream. Again, very pleased that you enjoy the podcast. Once again, everybody, please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed. You make sure, and wish from Pikachu as well that you have a very merry rest of your day. Sure, that's how Pikachu sounds. Sure. See you tomorrow, around 5-ish, maybe 5:30-ish UK time on this very channel. See ya. Have a very merry rest of your day.